The mobbing of a Portland bookstore reminds us why Fahrenheit 451 was written. So Antifa isn't going away. I think that they're going to be around for longer than they were after the last election, where they kind of disappeared for a little while there. I mean, they were still fighting with other counter groups like Patriot Prayer and Proud Boys in the Portland there, going at it. There's lots of footage of that you can go watch of Tiny, one of the members of Patriot Prayer, basically knocking out most of them. I only think I've seen one fight where he lost against another guy who was about his size or even a little bit bigger. But normally he just clocks these guys out left, right, and center. It's pretty funny, actually. But at any rate, so yeah, they're probably here to stay for a while, but you know, now there's a book coming out about them by Andy Ngo, and so they're trying to memory hole it. This little turd is one of the members trying to get it banned from the shelves. For 3 days and counting, protesters in Portland, Oregon have gathered at a local bookstore to demand that it stop selling a new book critical of Antifa. Far-left activists surrounded Powell's Books in Portland on Monday and demanded the store stop selling Unmasked, inside Antifa's radical plan to destroy democracy, a book about Antifa written by Andy Ngo. Reasons Robbie So reports the protests forced the store to close early. And in the end, they did get their wish. They did pull it from the shelves, but they haven't removed it from their inventory. You can still order it and buy it. But No, the editor-at-large of the Post-Millennial, I didn't know he was the editor-at-large. I don't know how long he's had that position for, but that's kind of cool anyway. A Canadian conservative news site has documented the activities of Antifa, a leftist group that advocates violence in the name of fighting fascism. The journalist was beaten by Antifa activists at a rally in 2019, leaving him with a serious brain injury. Quite disgusting. I watched that. There was a number of them who surrounded him and, beat him up, kicked him on the ground lots and stuff. Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up for an anti-racist, anti-fascist group to do something like that to a journalist, but I digress. Antifa members have called for Ngo to be banned from social media, and now they are trying to get his book banned from bookstores. We have to show up every day until they stop selling that fucking book, one activist said. She claimed it was like stopping the historical publication of Hitler's Mein Kampf. It's not a hate book against an oppressed group of people. It's a fucking informative book about the evils of Antifa. Anyway, we'll watch a couple of videos and then get clipping along here.
Stop! Stop selling Andy Ngo's book!
You're on the
How
top
can
of
you not
Andy
be
Ngo.
on
Stop
the
selling Andy Ngo's book!
How can you
Stop
not be
selling Andy Ngo's book!
I don't care!
Stop selling Andy Ngo's book! 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 Stop selling Andy Ngo's book!
Stop selling Andy Ngo's book!
So, yeah. And Andy Ngo, if you're on Twitter or whatever, he's cataloged all of the footage you could hope to get in all of the rioting and statue removal and statue burning that went on and the attacking of the federal courthouse in Portland. He's been recording all of that for like months now. He sends out other agents so that he doesn't have to go out on his own, and they go around and they record things and then he can post it. So he's got a string of days worth of things you can watch of Antifa being fucking dicks and BLM being dicks. If you haven't seen and you're interested anyway, just so you know. So anyway, now we'll listen to this screeching about Antifa from this thing.
Is that earlier the owner of the only black bookstore here in Portland came up and told us, had some criticisms for what we were doing today. And I completely understand those criticisms, being that they sell Mein Kampf, they sell these things, but they don't sell the Anarchist Cookbook. But anyway.
They don't sell the Anarchist Cookbook because it's illegal. No one sells the Anarchist Cookbook. You're not allowed to know how to make grenades and shit like that. What a maniac. That's the mindset of these people, though. They want to be able to make bombs and shit. Know how to do it. That's their right.
So that is I see that argument, but also at the same time, this is active fascism. Yes. There's a difference between the historical value that we get from Mein Kampf, from that thing, to not repeat that. This is different. This is active fascism that we can do something about right now. Because if if Mein Kampf hadn't been published, you know what I'm saying? This is active fascism that we can fight in this moment. And this is what we have to do. We have to show up every day until they stop selling that fucking book.
Stop selling that fucking book. And if Mein Kampf was never published, I don't think that that's a possibility. The Nazi movement was already full steam ahead before that book even came out. Hitler was already giving his speeches long before that book came out. It was an unstoppable thing. Like, oh, she's so blown away. Oh, wow, can you imagine if it would have been stopped? Yeah, right, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sure things would have been different. That's the mindset. That's just ridiculous. You know, the only black bookstore in Portland, and they don't mind going out there and halting their business. Oh, they totally get his points and this and that, but we're going to stop your fucking business anyway, even though we get what you're saying. We're not going to go down with it. Because we have to be idiots. This is creepy. This dude here, Dustin Ferreira, has released a series of videos laying out threats to get Andy's book banned. He has been angry that Andy publicized his riot arrest info last year, which he did constantly. That's another thing that you can find in Andy Ngo's feed on Twitter, is he's constantly releasing mugshots and information about all of the Antifa goofballs that are out there breaking things and wrecking shit. Now, this dude is uglier than shit on rice. You know, there's probably another reason why these fools wear those masks. Is because they're so damn ugly. My God. And, you know, he's kind of got a creepy look and a creepy feel to him, too. Ew, I said a creepy feel to him. Ugh, cancel that. But, you know, like a lot of members of them who get busted and we find out who they are, a lot of them have, like, you know, criminal acts against children held against them. Kyle Rittenhouse dropped 2 of them that had both engaged in, you know, sex with minors, so... Pretty gross shit. Anyway, we'll watch this creep, and then we've got the icing on the cake after this. Oh, and we'll go quickly to Fahrenheit 451. They're comparing it to that. Is a book about firefighters who go around burning books for the government in order to memory hole things into a one-thought-trained society. But whatever, so... Let's listen to Numbnuts here.
Andy, you alright. I will most certainly be there today at 1 o'clock. And I'm glad you noticed, my friend. I'm glad you noticed. Because guess what? I'm coming for Amazon next. I'm coming for every online distributor that you're trying to publish with. Andy Ngo, I will personally make sure you have no way to sell this book anywhere in Portland, anywhere in Oregon, anywhere in the Pacific Northwest. I'm talking online. I'm talking shelves. Andy Ngo, this is my personal mission to fucking destroy your career. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Andy, you alright.
Congratulations. You've done it this time, Andy Ngo. I'm coming for you, bud. So, yeah, so he's going to have him banned from Amazon and everything else. Well, guess what? Andy Ngo's book is currently the #1 bestseller in politics right now. You can actually, it doesn't show it on, oh yeah, here we go. Right now it's on sale. You can save $11.31 Canadian if you buy it now. This title will be released on February 2nd, 2021, meaning it's already #1 even though the book hasn't friggin' come out yet. So there you go, Antifa. Like I said, it's just going to be a matter of time before this group probably does start to fall apart. Their members are going to be demoralized, they're going to give up, they're going to realize they aren't actually doing any good, and they'll probably regress as they get older, unless there's another group to re-spark this movement, which there very well could be by the time next election comes around. They might very well be a thing again. They'll become the force that they are now. But I mean, whatever. It's all just goofy anyway. It's just a fringe group that big cameras are pointed at. You know, it's like That chick says, what if we were able to ban Mein Kampf? What if we all just quit paying attention to Antifa? I bet they'd go away. Because they're kind of irrelevant anyway. The only thing that makes them relevant is people paying attention to them. But anyway, there's a fun little vidya for you today. I hope you liked it. And yeah, see you soon. Peace out.